When I pushed the door open, the scene hit me like a physical blow. A girl was perched on Caleb's lap. Beige silk blouse, black pencil skirt, the standard uniform for the executive assistants. She tried to look mature, professional, but on her, it just looked like a costume. She looked completely out of her depth. Her eyes widened when she saw me. Shame flushed her cheeks crimson. She scrambled, trying to peel herself off him, but Caleb didn't flinch. He just lifted his heavy eyelids, shooting me a bored glance. His arm tightened around her waist, locking her in place. "Don't be scared," he murmured, his voice a low, soothing rumble. "I've got you." That face, that devastatingly handsome, arrogant face, the tenderness in his tone was a weapon. The room spun. Suddenly, I was 19 again. He used to use that exact tone on me, coaxing me into kisses, into his arms, coaxing me into that hotel room. "Don't be scared. Trust me. Give yourself to me." And now, same words, same gentle weapon, just a newer, younger target. A laugh bubbled up in my throat, broken, sharp. Caleb reeked of alcohol, his eyes swimming with a hazy, arrogant intoxication. "Isla, what's so funny?" I choked back the laugh. The coldness spread from my chest to my fingertips, numbing the pain. "Caleb," I said, my voice barely a whisper but steady as steel. "We're done." I didn't wait for him to finish. I didn't acknowledge the room full of people who had suddenly gone deathly silent. I just reached for my left hand. 5 years. I slid the plain silver band off my ring finger. Cling. I dropped it onto the glass coffee table in front of Caleb. Then, I turned and walked. Caleb didn't stop me. He didn't even shift his weight to chase after me. Why would he? We'd been together for 5 years. He was the city's untouchable new money king. And me? I was just a nobody anchor on a failing morning show. Even after walking in on him with another woman on his lap, no one believed I had the guts to say the word breakup. As the door clicked shut, voices leaked through the wood. "Isla's just posturing. She's just trying to save face." "Caleb, bro, maybe go smooth things over tonight." "Not necessary." Caleb's laugh was low, arrogant. "Go ahead, ask her. You think she has the guts to walk away? I'm the only reason she has a foothold in this city. I gave her a home." His voice carried the weight of a god looking down at a peasant. "She won't leave. She can't afford to." My hand froze on the cold brass handle. I stood there, motionless. I forced my spine straight, locking my knees to keep from collapsing, but my eyes betrayed me. Tears crashed down, hot, uncontrollable. At 19, I was alone, starving for a family. He promised me a home, and I fell hard. Years later, that promise was just a knife he used to carve out my heart. It's always the ones closest to you. They know exactly where to insert the blade to cause the most damage. 3 days. I spent 72 hours holed up in the apartment, erasing my existence. Mutual friends blew up my phone, fishing for gossip. I ghosted them all. I packed with the precision of a surgeon. My heart was a flatline. On the last night, I did a final sweep. Not a single stray hair left behind. I called a ride. The moving truck vanished around the corner, and then the sky tore open. A thunderstorm. My personal hell. My parents died in a storm like this. Tires skidding on the wet ear. The sickening plunge into dark water. For 5 years, Caleb was my shield. Every time the thunder rolled, he held me. I used to be pathetic, clinging to him like he was oxygen. Now, I didn't need him. I couldn't afford to need him. The Uber crawled into the deluge. Sheets of rain hammered the glass, turning the world into a gray